The woman, as the president of a corporation, had already been worth over $1 trillion, but every time she went home, she would do something strange. She would deliberately tear open the packaging of those expensive wines, then put them into trash bags that cost only 1 cent. You know, each of those bottles was worth $20 million, but the woman didn't care at all. After finishing all this, she would then carry the wine home, and the reason she did this was because she didn't want to show off too much, bringing unnecessary pressure to her family. But what she didn't expect was that her kindness would make her completely see through her family. Not long after, the woman carried the wine to her front door, but her father Jack was very cold when he saw her. Turns out, today was Jack's 80th birthday banquet. Jack had 3 daughters in total, but he had always hated her. When he saw the wine she brought, Jack flat out refused to receive her. He took out the wine given by his other 2 daughters and mocked her, saying, "Look at the wine your sister prepared for me. The wine you brought is just too shabby. You better take it back yourself." Fortunately, the woman's mother Linda stepped in to persuade Jack, and only then did Jack stop arguing with her. But after the woman stepped inside the house, Jack told her to go to the kitchen and prepare the food. The woman questioned her father, "Why can my sisters rest inside the house, but I have to work in the kitchen like a servant?" But Jack claimed that the wine she brought embarrassed him in front of the guests, so she didn't deserve to rest at all. Seeing her father being so unreasonable, she planned to argue with him. But at that moment, her mother Linda rushed over. Not wanting to upset her mother, she went to the kitchen to work. Linda, having lived with Jack for over 30 years, knew his character very well. She was worried her husband would keep bullying their daughter, so she suggested to the woman to claim her sister's New Year's gift as her own gift. The woman wanted to refuse right away, but Linda, for the sake of family harmony, even went so far as to kneel and force her to agree. The woman had no choice but to agree, but what neither the woman nor Linda knew was that everything they said had been overheard by the 2 sisters, Mary and Lucy, outside the window. Just as the woman and her mother went to register the gift, her 2 sisters, Mary and Lucy, suddenly showed up. They accused their mother of being biased. This gift was clearly given by Mary during New Year. How could it possibly be hers? They even spoke loudly on purpose to embarrass her. Hearing the noise, Jack came over. When he learned what she had done, he got furious. Linda quickly stood in front of the woman. The woman explained to her father that she only did it to make her mother happy, and her wine was no worse than anyone else's. But Jack refused to listen. He pushed his wife aside, then slapped the woman across the face. The woman, aggrieved, said her father should never have hit her. She was actually the president of $1 trillion corporation, and the wine she brought was bought from an auction house. Each bottle was worth $20 million, but Jack didn't believe a word of it. He never imagined that even now, she still refused to admit her mistake. She was even making up lies to deceive them. Jack angrily declared he wanted to sever ties with her. Even Mary and Lucy thought their sister was lying. They both thought their sister was just a poor nobody, and there was no way she could afford expensive wine for their father. But no matter how much her 2 sisters mocked her, she insisted that her wine was the most expensive of the 3. To completely expose her lie, Mary had her husband bring a price scanner. This scanner was magical in a way. Any wine scanned by it would immediately show its price on the screen. Seeing the scanner, Mary and Lucy laughed, saying she couldn't fool anyone anymore. They said that if she kneeled down and apologized now, they might give her another chance. Seeing how arrogant they were, the woman made a bet with them. "If my wine turns out to be the most expensive, then both of you must kneel down and apologize to me." Mary and Lucy agreed to the bet. Soon, the scanner scanned Mary's wine. Unexpectedly, the screen showed $20,000. Seeing the price of this bottle, everyone present said, "Jack has a good daughter to have prepared such expensive wine for him." But when the scanner scanned Lucy's wine, an astonishing $200,000 appeared on the screen. It turned out this was a famous brand of red wine aged for 20 years. Everyone was stunned by the number. They had never seen such expensive wine before. Soon, it was the woman's wine's turn. But when people saw the wine packed in cheap plastic bags, they all mocked her, saying she picked it out of the trash. Mary also mocked her, saying, "You knew Dad loved drinking, yet you still brought this cheap stuff. What if it harms his health?" Lucy also said she didn't deserve to be part of their family, and that she should be erased from the family tree. But the woman warned them, "When my wine gets scanned, I hope you don't regret what you're saying now." Seeing how much she cared about her wine, Lucy suddenly came up with a vicious plan. She pretended to help her test the wine, but after grabbing the wine from her hands, she immediately did something that shocked everyone. She actually smashed the woman's wine right there.